Welcome back, everyone, to Tales of Rebirth. We are continuing in this game where we left off. We're just about ready to fight this boss so that Titre can get his abilities. Here in this mini dungeon. Is that Selena? Nope. Hurry up and show us your true form! I am Inuyasha! Hear me roar! That's a little creepy. Alrighty. Evil. Our first guardian spirit. So they're surprised. There are others besides Georgios.
聖者ってことはゲオルギアスの手先じゃないんだな。闇の力は聖者の力なんだな。
ストレイ、汝の考えしかと聞かせてもらった。その言葉に偽りはないかい。その言葉に迷いはないかい。
So he wants to know about Titre when he took the test. And he said that people are the same. You know, the feelings are the same for everybody. There's no difference. So please give me your strength, your power. Alright. But first, we have to prove ourselves in a battle. Fortunately, alrighty, we just have to win, huh? Here we go. Fortunately, we don't have to fight all of these guys. But that is a big sword. And he took me down in one swipe of that sword. So it's pretty bad to be behind this guy. I think his back kick does a lot of damage. So it's hard to surround him from both sides, because the person in the back is gonna really get hurt. Like that again. Wow, triple damage. This is going to be a little tough without Annie, without the extra, life gain and buffs from the circles. Gonna have to use all our items. See if I can stay in front of him here. wonder if he'd let me use that sword after this fight. There we go. Embrace the end. That is Ruti's special ability, by the way, from Tales of Destiny. Embrace end. So as promised, we are gonna get the power of quote-unquote darkness, I guess. Even though it seems like T-Tray should get the power of greenness. Bring out your force. And he's gonna add his power to T-Tray's force. Oh, this is the power. The guardian spirits. What does it feel like? Dangerous. It feels like if I'm not careful, it'll, go wild in any moment. It seems a little scary. Okay, so there's a long conversation there about, finding all the spirits. You're really a shy and weak little boy. And you have a feeling of delicacy and sort of staring each other down. So anyway, I cut running out of there. After his long conversation, we're going to go look for another one of these guardian spirits. And of course, there's going to be 6 of them, one for each of our characters. So we're going to head south to Pipista in the desert here. And I switched to T-Tray for a bit, just to mix things up. So I'll fight with him for a little bit here. He's actually a little difficult to use. And you gotta be careful, he can be killed pretty quickly. But he can attack really fast. Lots of punches and kicks. So, as you can see, the desert is kind of up. So we're gonna have to find a way up there. Hey, some more leeches for me to kick. As always, I'd like to put a few fights in each of these videos just to mix it up. These leeches are kind of hard for Teacher to get. They're too low. But that treasure box is too tempting. Okay, so we're trying to get to that desert area there. So we're going to walk over here to the west, kind of the northwest edge of it. And there'll be a small little walkway that we can use to get up there. And then we'll get to see what kind of enemies we'll face in the desert. See, it's kind of hard to notice, but there's a little spot there you can go up. And more meal tickets. You'll notice a bunch of red dots on my map. I'll explain those when we get to it. I copied my map from a previous playthrough, as I mentioned, just to be able to show everything, make it a little easier. Alright, some desert enemies. Don't want to get between these guys. Again. Get me out of there. I really like the desert backgrounds in the battle too. They're really nice. So here's the town we've been needing to get to, Pipista. Kind of an odd name for a town. And once again, I'm gonna, briefly go through the town link, all the stuff we have to do in town here. As always, it's a little annoying, a lot of running around, talking to people. But I'll show you exactly what needs to be done if you're using this as a walkthrough. And if not, I hope you'll enjoy, just watching what needs to be done. So, we're looking for the Phoenix. Of course, this place is the desert, so obviously Mao is going to be the next to get his guardian spirit. There's the guy in the hat. Who will let you, go back to other towns if you need to for 300 gold. But first things first, we'll walk around town here, and there's going to be a scene where we can see Haku. If you remember, he's the guy we rescued from that cave where Eugene was locked himself in. He's a researcher. Who are you guys? It's you guys. Help me. Seems like we're helping this guy quite a bit. You guys are his friend, huh? He's someone we know. What has he done? He's desecrated our sacred spot, or sacred room. It's all a misunderstanding. I didn't do anything bad. So the mayor's gonna decide what to do with him. We gotta talk to the mayor, the leader of the town.
わからない。眠れる翼のこともあるが、ハックを放っておくわけにもいかない。州長のところへ行ってみよう。
So let's go and talk to the leader. And he might know something about the sleeping feathers. This is what they're saying. That purple text in kanji, sleeping wings, sleeping feathers, which is the kind of like the phoenix, I guess. And if you talk to the chickens over there, it'll do absolutely nothing. Nothing! Stupid! You're so stupid! Yeah, I just like talking to the animals. There'll be a scene in there later, so it's good to remember this room. And that's one big ostrich bird thing or whatever. Okay, anyway, so I did a bunch of supplies and cut stuff out. So here's the mayor's house. Everybody bows. So, of course, he'll mainly only talk to Eugene. And insult the humans that are with us. So he introduced himself. And this guy knows Eugene. The captain of the guard. But yeah, I'm the previous captain of the guard. So behind that curtain is the sacred altar there that we're going to need to use. So after this dialogue is done, we're going to have to go and talk to Haku about what the heck he was doing in there. And once again, this part of the game, if you're playing even the English version, it's a little confusing about what exactly needs to be done in this town. But I'll try to explain and show the appropriate scenes. So let's go to the place here beside the guy with the hat. This little house under the inn. Get me in there. There we go. So Hack's being kept in here. And we got permission from the chief to have a talk with Hack. But he won't forgive us if we, do anything foolish to, ruin his trust or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we'll have a talk with Haku. And a long talk there where he was doing some research. And he just wanted to get into the room to see, about this, Phoenix legend or whatever, the Phoenix spirit or the fire wings, I don't know. Lots of different terms that they're using. So now we'll go into this house and there'll be a scene with this guy. The spirit bird. He knows all about it. So he's going to tell us this long ancient story, and basically the gist of everything is we're going to need to put a kind of a sacrificial item on the altar and then light it on fire, and that should revive or should show or should do something related to the this spirit bird or this phoenix or the flaming wings or something about life. Egg of life. So it's kind of like the Legend of the Phoenix, which never dies and always becomes reborn from the egg again once it dies, kind of thing. So just go ahead and go in there and do that scene. And there's several things you can do here. I'll show you the wrong one, just for amusement's sake. The one that's kind of obvious, but you can talk to this giant ostrich thing, and it conveniently just has an egg. Do you want to pick it up? So we got this giant egg from the ostrich here, Dacho, and you'd think that this is it, but it's not. You know, several of these villages, there's several things you can do, but you know, they're not the correct answer. You know, there's like 3 different things you can try, for example, but they're not always the correct answer. So I'll show you the wrong answer. So we'll go and we'll talk to this Tobal guy, and you have some choices here. You know, the last one saying that we have something to sacrifice, you know, to put on the altar, and you know, to revive the phoenix or whatever. So he'll allow us to go into this back room to revive the spirit bird. So we'll use the egg this time. And we're gonna let Mao burn it with his little magic chant, and yeah, we just got fried eggs and nothing happened. If you guys damage this, you humans are right out of here. Wait, give us a chance. Unforgivable. Even humans are not supposed to come in this room. So Eugene's gonna beg for mercy and get us one more chance here. So the next time we will not be forgiven. So that is what not to do. Or that is the non-result. And of course, once again, you can go pick up another egg from that giant ostrich and try again if you want, but the solution is tricky. You know, these shops, you can not only buy things, you know, the first option is purchase, but you can also talk to the owners of every shop in this game, you know, just some dialogue. And most people don't think about it, but that's what's necessary in this step. So the second option, we just talk to them for a bit. So what you want to do is you want to talk to this guy, and he's not sure what we're talking about. You know, egg of life. So Eugene's asking, you know, if he's got any information or, you know, something. I guess this place, you know, is way out in the desert, and, you know, food is hard to come by. It's really hard to import, so a lot of the stuff is imported. You know, it's hot, stones, nothing grows, so it's got to be brought from, you know, a long distance, most of the food. There's a few local things. So we're going to have to check out, you know, something that's local. So this is the step that most people miss when they're here. You need to just normally talk to him, that second option. And then we need to search around his shop for some local stuff. So here in the corner, if you search, there'll be another scene about, you know, some of the vegetables and things here. A lot of it is cactus life.
俺は食材屋として誇りを持って仕入れする商品を選んでるんだ。
And he's proud of, the stuff that he's selling, and he's upset that T-Tray is, wondering about all this weird stuff.
野菜だけじゃないぞ。こんなのだってあるんだ。
So he's gonna show him some desert stuff by throwing him this cactus.
これはサボテンじゃないか。
この村じゃサボテンもごちそうだ。水代わりにも野菜代わりに
I
も
guess
なる。
cactus are
赤トゲ
delicious.
サボテンは最高なんだよ。
And, it's good to eat, and I guess there's water in it too, and so it's quite useful.
見たところ青いが。
It's called the red cactus, but it looks green. So Mao's gonna burn it.
炎のフォルスよ、サボテンを燃やせ。
And it puts off a lot of red dust. And T-Tray is all red now.
簡単に引っかかりやがって。バ
Ah,
カじゃ
you
ねえ
fell
の
for
か。
it. Stupid human.
サボテンが赤くなってるよ。
So I guess burning it, puts off all this powdered dust or something or whatever,
赤いすすが出るのか。
which is kind of interesting.
おい、おっさんなんだよ。こんなもん渡しやがって。
ほらよ、もう一つどうだ？
So he's gonna give us another one.
いや、なんだよ、まったく。
せっかくだからもらっとこうよ。
And what's, strange is that this is the answer. Taking this special cactus and burning it in the spot. So, yeah, it's a little confusing and tricky to, get those two scenes to happen. But that's how it's done. So now that we have this cactus, which is not an egg, which makes it kind of strange because they keep saying it's the egg of life or blah blah whatever. So choose the second option again, and we get to try again, but this time it'll be the cactus instead of the egg.
オッケー、任せといて。チチンプイプイ。
And the same scene, but all this red smoke against the wall.
なんということを。
What have you done? This powder or whatever, and it's made this symbol. So now on the wall is this strange graffiti pattern of a phoenix. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a phoenix there on the wall now.
約束は守らねばなるまい。よかろう、解放しよう。
So he's gonna go ahead and let Hack go because, Hack was just researching this, and that was all that he was doing. Wasn't trying to desecrate this room or anything. But Hack is really smart. He's a scientist, and he could help explain, the phoenix symbol here on the wall. So Eugene is asking for permission, for Hack to investigate this room and this phoenix.
聖なる鳥とあんたの顔に免じて調査を許そう。あんたたちからそう伝えてくれ。ありがとうございます。
So he's giving us permission. So let's go get Hack so he can, research this interesting symbol on the wall and, give us some clues about what to do next. Which is going to be the puzzle in the desert. So back to Hack, and there'll be a scene here. We came to get you, Hack.
出られるのかい？じゃあ聖なる鳥は蘇ったの？
Right, you guys, you brought forth the spirit bird? I wanted to see it. So you have permission to research it and have a look. Really? I can't believe it. Thank you guys so much.
僕は早速聖壇を調べに行ってくる。
Alright, I'm gonna go check it out.
俺たちも行こ
We should go too. Okay, so now that we've released Hack, we're gonna go back to the room. Kind of feel sorry for the big ostrich there. We destroyed her egg. So this time we can go back here, and Haku is in the back with his magnifying glass.
う。何か聖壇のことは分かったか？
So did you understand anything about
こ
the
の絵は
spirit? Or?
ピピスタの近くに広がるツルベナ荒野に描かれている巨大な地上絵と同じものだよ。
So apparently there's a
そして
great
古代カレギア文
something
字でこう書
nearby
かれている。
this
強き心
town.
に強き翼を持てと。
それはどういう意味な
Strong
んだ
heart and strong wings. Once again, another riddle
それ
kind
は
of
もう
thing.
少し調べてみないことには。
Those hints are for what we need to do next. Strong wings and a strong heart.
ああ、行こう。
So let's go.
僕は
Let's
この
go.
場所の調査を続けるよ。やっとドバル
And he's
酋
gonna
長の
stay.
許しを得たことだしね。
Okay, so finally we've done most of the town stuff that we need to do here. Once again, you know, it's kind of the only part of this game that I'm not a real fan of.
ツルベナ荒野はピピスタの西だ。
It kind of breaks up the
ツルベナ荒野
the
の地上絵を
balance
調べに行
of
く
the。game. It kind
ピ
of,
ピス
you
タから
know,
は
I don't
目と
know,
鼻の先だ。
makes it a little more boring, kind of, just running around town back and forth, talking to everybody. So we're gonna go out to the desert now, and we're gonna try to get our next dungeon to appear, which is gonna be the Flame Tower. And of course, you'll notice on the map there's a bunch of red dots. And of course, I'll explain what those are all about. Hey, check it out. It's a punching kangaroo enemy. Perfect enemy for T-Tray. Let's see who's a better boxer. Ugh. Apparently the kangaroo is a better boxer. A sucker punch to the face. Okay, everyone. Yeah, I think it better if I explain what to do in the next episode as we approach this dungeon. And, you know, once again, it's a long dungeon. So let me just show one of these flame holders here. These are the red marks on the map.
なんだろうこの台。
And it's, you know, kind of a pedestal that obviously we just light on fire. So using Mao's force, we can light these things.
眠れる翼の間に何か関係があるのかもしれませんね。火をつけてみませんか？
Let's try using some fire. So switch to Mao and use his force to light this up.
聖火台のようだな。古代の人々はここで何かの儀式を行っていたのかもしれん。
The people here must have done some kind of ceremony or something.
何かがわかるかもしれないね。
So if we do the same ceremony, something might
ど
happen.
うすれば？
But what can we do?
聖壇に書かれてた強き心に強き翼
So
を
there's
持
the
て
hint.
って言葉に何かありそうだと思いませんか？
The strong heart and the strong wings.
強き翼か。
Strong heart, strong wings. And that's the hint for what we're going to do in the puzzle coming up here. But if you exit here, you'll notice that this flame spot is on fire. So you can actually see the torch being lit there. But we'll go ahead and do this puzzle and the dungeon in the next episode. And we'll see if Mao can pass his test. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. じゃあまたね